and how about the Rams? I mean, everybody thought the Rams would be better this year, and it was interesting. It was interesting. One of the sports commentators mentioned this. I can't remember which one it was, but what's his name? The coach of the Rams,
McVay.
Yeah, McVay. In the post game interview, they said he almost looked giddy, like a kid, because he knows now, hey, I've got a quarterback. You know what I mean? And with all the talent that they've got on that team and that defense, which may be the best defense in the NFL, the Rams are going to be a force this year. I mean, Stafford looked like the guy that, and the funny thing about Matt Stafford, we've talked about this, he's a really good quarterback, but you never quite got that feeling in Detroit because he never had anybody around him and they never could do anything. And it was like, well, yeah, he's good, but I'm telling you something, he showed Sunday night that this guy is for real, and the Rams may be for real too.
Yeah, definitely. It was clearly upgraded over Goff. It was a smart trade by them. I don't know how many other teams had a chance to get Stafford, but the Rams took advantage of it. As far as, let's see, let me pull up this line. As far as the Bears go, I see a lot of people already calling for Justin Fields to start.
Right.
Dalton, I guess he wasn't horrible. He wasn't great. 206 yards and a pick.
Captain check down right now.
Check down, yeah. And at some point, they probably will start Fields. I know the Rams are an excellent team, but I'm feeling I think I picked the Bears to go to the playoffs in our preseason episode. I'm not feeling great about the Bears right now.
No.
Even though, like I said, the Rams are excellent. Bears didn't look like they had much at all Sunday night. And I think they could be in for a rough season, especially if they put Fields in as a rookie quarterback. I think they're going to struggle this year.
Yeah. And go ahead, Nathan. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, good.
No, I was going to say, one of the things that impressed me about the Rams, not only the way they played, Joseph and I talked a lot about this yesterday. Everybody knows that follows us is I'm a Giants fan, right? I mean, the Rams, you gotta have the guts to make moves like that, right? I mean, like Jared Goff, number 1 pick in the draft, right? Okay. Number 1 pick in the draft, not a bad quarterback at all, led them to the Super Bowl a few years ago, but they had the guts to trade him and pick up Stafford. Now, on the surface, you'd think, hey, we're trading a guy that's only been in the league 5 years for a guy that's been in the league 10 or 11 years. Maybe that's not, but they had the guts to do that. You've got to have the guts to make moves. No, that's it. You got to have those guts.
And I pointed out yesterday too with us, the Cardinals have those guts. They picked Josh Rosen with their first overall pick.
Their first pick, right.
Top 10 pick for rookie quarterback. After 1 year, they realized this isn't the guy. We're going to draft Murray.
Right.
Whereas most teams are like, we got to give him 2 or 3 years. You have to do this.
That's an excellent point. I mean, and to me, those are franchises that know what they're doing. They've got good front offices. Their coaches are working in sync with the front office, and they're making moves to better their team. Where other teams, like Joseph said, they'll sit with a quarterback 3 and 4 years and then finally figure, well, this guy's not the guy. And then you got to start all over, and you wasted 3 or 4 years.
That's a good point. I tend to think both the coaches and quarterbacks, especially college coaches, but I tend to think you have to give them some time. But in hindsight, these 2 cases worked out great. The Cardinals case and the Rams case. But I admit, I don't think I would have done the Stafford Goff trade for the reasons that you said. So I admit that, that was they had a lot of guts doing that, and obviously it worked out. And I have to say, it's this past Sunday made my analysis that Goff and Stafford were kind of the same quarterback. It made it look pretty ridiculous. Stafford is he kind of showed that he is better. I just was coming from the standpoint of I think they both. Maybe I was getting a little blinded, like you said. Just watching Stafford these years in Detroit, he obviously had a lot of talent. He was a good quarterback, but he never really could get there. You know what I mean? Like, and I knew the Lions were bad, but I guess part of me also thought maybe he's just not like an elite quarterback.
Right.
But now it looks like maybe he always was an elite quarterback. He was just on a bad team, and that's the only thing that was holding him back, which could be the case. So I'm excited to see I think the Rams are my Super Bowl champion pick. I believe. I'm excited to see what they do. I think McVay is excited, like you said. I also think Stafford's probably really excited right now too. I think they're both having fun, probably drawing up plays and what they're going to do on the off. Stafford having these weapons. I think they're both just really giddy. And
how much better does it make that defense? I mean, Nathan, and I know because we both played on football teams that had really good offenses and good quarterbacks. And how much better does that make the defense when you know you're never out of a game and your quarterback's going to put up points, right?
Yeah, I've been on I've been on teams that have really good offenses and good quarterbacks, and I've been on teams that often struggles some.
Right.
And it takes a lot of pressure off the defense, and you get obviously a lot more rest. I also think I obviously didn't. I'm not a defensive coordinator or anything, but I think it probably lets the defensive coordinator be a little more
aggressive,
take some more chances to be more aggressive. I think certainly in the players' minds on defense, you feel that way. Like
right.
I think you feel that you can take a little more chances, take some more chances on defense, be a little more aggressive, maybe jump a route you might not usually jump, maybe make a decision or take an angle you might not usually make, with the chance of making a real big play, but it's a little bit risky. You would do those type of things more when you know, hey, if it didn't work out, we got our offense, it's gonna be all right. Whereas when like you're always up against the wall and you have to make to make the big stop every single time, otherwise it's gonna get out of hand quick. I feel like you're a little more careful about the risk you take on defense. Both as a player and a coach, maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
No,
that's good. Yes, the Rams are going to be excellent. I think the Bears. This game just shows. I think that the season's going to go just like I said it was going to go.
Right.
They're going to have a couple more weeks like this with Andy Dalton. Then they're going to pull him for Justin Fields. Then it's going to go downhill quick, just because he's a rookie quarterback. He may be good in his career, but he's a rookie quarterback this year. And then they're going to be horrible.